Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we are making a tier list, and not just any tier list. We're making my favorite soda tier list. That's right. We're gonna be ranking my favorite sodas and seeing how and where they place, and see which ones are top contenders and which ones go straight into the garbage. Now let's get started here. So for number one, our first very one, I guess let's just pick randomly here. Let's not start in order. I'm just gonna pick any of them randomly. Let's see which one we want to pick here. I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna randomly point the mouse anywhere, and wherever it lands, I'll choose that one. Okay, so we're starting off with Manzanilla Soul. Now, in this, especially growing up in the Hispanic culture, everybody has tried this one. This is a straight apple soda. Now, this apple soda could be good sometimes if it's an acquired taste. It's something to definitely get used to, and for that, we're putting that in the C section. Well, should I go in the C section? It's not a bad soda once you get used to it. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go with B. It's not a bad soda, but this is my tier list, so we're just generally we'll try to shift to my point of view of it. It's definitely a good soda. Like I said, you must kind of gotta get used to it, but it's an alright soda. Next, let's go randomly with root beer mug. Root beer, again, this soda, I didn't like root beer when I first had it. I guess my palate wasn't old enough to really enjoy the magnificent taste and refreshing taste of root beer. Now, I'm gonna definitely put root beer probably in A. It's an A tier drink. Definitely something you got to get used to and I'll actually appreciate. So root beer definitely goes to A tier. Let's go with the grape Fanta. Grape Fanta is amazing. Just Fanta in general is a great drink. It's a great beverage. So for the grape one here, where can we put the grape one? I think I'm gonna go with B tier here. I think the grape one is good, but this isn't my favorite. It's not my favorite flavor of them all. It's a good one, but it's not my favorite. Let's go with Mountain Dew, one of the classics, one of the gamer drinks, gamer liquids. We're gonna go with A tier. Now you might be wondering, why is it not in the S tier? Why is it not one of the greatest sodas you've ever had as a gamer? Well, Mountain Dew sometimes it's a good drink. Don't get me wrong, but for sure it's too citrusy sometimes. It's too much sometimes, and you only have an amount of time. It's almost you gotta speed run the Mountain Dew. If you don't drink that Mountain Dew in the right time, by the time you go for your third, your fourth sip, that thing has became flat instantly. So for that reason, we're gonna put it on A tier. Now, Canada Dry is not something I've tasted. I can't recall. This is a ginger ale, right? Yeah, I can't recall myself really trying it. I think I've tried it once or twice. Don't remember. I don't remember hating it. But because it's not frequent, we're gonna go with S tier. Let me C tier. Excuse me. We're definitely gonna go with C tier here with Canada Dry. Not much of an opinion there. Our next soda. Which next soda should we try here? Let's try. How about we go with another Mountain Dew? Now, Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That is definitely one that I did not give a fair shot when I first tried it at Taco Bell. It wasn't my favorite at all, and it's definitely not my favorite Mountain Dew, especially with Cold Red being there and the other flavors being there. So I'm gonna have to put this at C tier. It's not a bad drink, but it's not something I would frequent. It's there if it's there, especially going to Taco Bell and getting that one. It's kind of sometimes, and this might not be a fair assessment, but sometimes when you go to Taco Bell and you ask for the Baja Blast, they tend to put so much ice in it where it kind of dilutes might just be a location thing. Okay, so next one we'll try Squirt, dude. So Squirt, I know some people are some fans of this, but to be honest with you, I think this soda is complete trash. That's right. Squirt is complete trash. I don't want that near me. I don't like it. Tastes pretty gross. I don't want to try it cold. It's disgusting when it's hot, and that's just going to the trash. And I know some people are fans of it, but I've just Don't like it. We'll try another one. Mellow Yellow. Mellow Yellow. Have heard of it, but I've never actually had this one. A&W. A&W is another root beer. Of course, it's just gonna go automatically to A. Root beer is pretty great. It's probably even gonna go in front of Mountain Dew. But if we're gonna put Mountain Dew, it's probably gonna be one of the last ones on the A tier bracket there. Yeah, it's probably even above Mug. Mug isn't the best root beer. I would say A&W root beer is pretty awesome. We should try another Fanta. The strawberry one, to be honest with you, the strawberry Fanta isn't that great. Probably the lamest one out of them all, to be honest with you. I do not like the strawberry Fanta. It's gonna go in the C. This Mountain Dew I've never had, so we're gonna put that on never had. Never tried it. Doesn't look appetizing. Don't want to try it. 7 Up. Not out of the lemon lime drinks, 7 Up. To be honest, not that good. It's not that good. I don't know why you would go for a 7 Up when you can get a refreshing Sprite drink. I'm gonna have to put this one. I might actually have to put this one on the B tier list. No. Let's go with C, but let's put 7 Up in the front there. So 7 Up isn't like horrible, but it's not like the best one I would go for. You know, if it's there, it's there. We'll definitely try that one. Have not tried this one. Do not know what these. See, Mountain Dew has like so many flavors. Like it's so crazy that how many flavors they have, and they have seasonal flavors as well. Trying them all, it could be a task on its own and its own tier list. So again, I have tried this one. This next Mountain Dew here. Let's knock out another one of the Mountain Dews. I have tried this one. It's all right. It's not great, but just generally speaking. And you know what? I'm gonna knock down Mountain Dew to the beer tier list. Now thinking about it, probably second on the B tier list. It's not that great, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people love it, but like I said, it doesn't last. It doesn't last. And I'm not a guy who chugs these sodas just down the gullet, just straight down the gullet. I know people just suck these up like it's just nothing. So I like to enjoy a beverage here and there, and I think I'm about to knock down Mountain Dew for sure. And we're gonna place this Mountain Dew probably in the C tier list. That looks like a perfect fit. Now, which one else should we try here? We'll try a Crush. Crush is kind of like low tier, maybe. I mean, if you're gonna get a Fanta or a Sunkist, I think out of those beverages, because they're kind of similar, probably the lowest one there. Probably the last one you're gonna grab there. So the Orange Crush, it's still good. It's still good. Just generally, any of these are very good drinks. So I'm gonna have to put Crush C tier list, but it's gonna go above the 7 Up. Let's try another Fanta. Speaking of these type of beverages, the Orange Fanta is great. It's great, and for that reason, it's gonna be in the tier list. It's definitely gonna go above the Manzanilla. So it's a great drink. Not the best orange drink I've had, but it's a great drink. Speaking of the best orange drink I've had, Sunkist is definitely one of my favorite orange drinks beverages to have. This in the A tier is such a great drink, and actually it's gonna go above a root beer because I don't necessarily like root beer like that. You know, it's high up on the list because as a beverage it is enjoyable. It goes down good, but it's not gonna be one of the first ones I grab. So Sunkist is definitely going A tier there. You know what? I think Sunkist is gonna be our first S tier. I think Sunkist is super amazing. It's really amazing, especially this flavor here. So for our first S tier, we're gonna go with Sunkist. It's such a great drink. I love it. I think out of all the orange drinks, this is probably the best one, or one of the best. I haven't found one that I like better than that one. But we'll try Mountain Dew Code Red. Now, if we're talking about Mountain Dews, Mountain Dew Code Red is my favorite flavor out of them all, especially the original. Is my favorite flavor of them all. But like I said, with Mountain Dew, it's kind of here and there. It's a hit and miss. So it's gonna go on the B tier, but it will go in the front above the original Mountain Dew. I love Cold Red. Cold Red's not a bad drink at all, but just how Mountain Dew kind of, deteriorates over the minutes. That's why we're gonna have to have it pretty at B tier here. Pepsi Cherry. Now, if we're talking about cherry drinks just generally are great. It's a great beverage, but cherry Pepsi isn't the best one here on the thing. To be honest with you, cherry drinks are great, but the Pepsi one isn't that great. Now, my bias is against Pepsi. I see I'm a Coke guy. Just throwing that out there. So Pepsi to me isn't the best out of those type of sodas. So we're gonna go with B tier here. But I'm not sure if I want it first place here. But it's actually a very good cherry drink. So I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. We'll come back to it. See if we find a better alternative to be there. Squirt. Now, like I said, I don't like Squirt. I think it's complete trash. So we're going through the trash bucket there. See you later, man. Volt. I've heard of this. This is like an old school drink, right? I don't know if they even still sell these things, but I've never tried it, so it's going to never had it. Never had it, that drink. Now, I see one right here that is definitely gonna go on S tier, but Aritos is one of the best. Now, like I said earlier, growing up in a Hispanic household, you would see these, and they're very affordable. They're like 75 cents per bottle, so it's pretty amazing to have these Aritos. I think they are an S tier drink. If you haven't had it, they have many flavors. You gotta go and try these. These are great to have just generally. You're a soda connoisseur there. I think we should try a Coke product here. So we'll try the Coke Vanilla. See, Coke Vanilla, this is Coke Vanilla, right? Coke Vanilla is not my favorite. I know a lot of people love the vanilla ones and those type of things, but nah, not my favorite. So we're gonna put that in C tier. Probably put that behind 7-Up. Yeah, C tier. It's not my favorite drink, but it's not bad. It's not horrible. You know what? Probably gonna go behind Strawberry Fanta. And we're gonna move up. Oh my god, it's actually last on the C tier. So, like, don't let that fool you though. It's not a bad drink. It's just not my type of drink there to really have and enjoy here. So we're gonna have another crush, the Grape Crush. I think we all know where this is gonna go. It's gonna go behind the Fanta on the B tier list. These are great drinks, but not my favorite ones. I guess we should have the conversation about Dr. Pepper now. Dr. Pepper is amazing. Trust me, it was my #1 favorite drink of them all. But I don't think that that's the case anymore. And I won't reveal my favorite drink of them all. But it is definitely high on the list here. So we're going to put Dr. Pepper on A tier. It's not quite my favorite drink. It was once my favorite drink. But I see myself not grabbing it. Not that often these days, if at all. I'll definitely try it if I want an alternative, but not the one I'm grabbing these days, to be honest with you. Now, I see 1775. I've never had that, so we're going to go here. Now, let's talk about diet drinks, diet sodas. What's the point? I don't understand the point of a diet soda. You know, I see a lot of people who really enjoy diet sodas, like it's their go-to thing. Now, it could be, kind of the dietary of it all, but I'm not sure. Not my favorite. I don't really see myself grabbing diet sodas. Just I don't. It's to me, it's kind of pointless, to be honest with you. I know some people are really huge fans, and I see people going for the diet soda. So for me, it's gonna have to be trash. But we'll put it ahead because Squirt is probably the worst drink I've ever had. So we're gonna try here. I've never had this one, so we're gonna put that on never had. So we're getting to our. This is the last row here. So let's start from the back to the front. Now, Mountain Dew Voltage I've had it sometimes here and there. It's not a bad drink. I think it's better than Baja Blast. So for that reason, it's going to C tier. I think it's better than Baja Blast. Not the best one. Definitely ahead of it. We're gonna go to C tier here. Now Pib. I've had Pib like once or twice, like randomly over my lifetime. So I think Pib is going on C tier maybe. Maybe even behind Strawberry Fanta. I've only had it a handful of times to really like critique it, so I don't really remember. But for that reason, we're gonna go with C tier. It's not something I've seen. It's kind of rare to actually see people buy Pib, at least from where I'm from. The next one is another root beer. Which one is this one? I think I've had this one a couple of times. I don't really necessarily like this one. It's not that great, so we're gonna go to shit, man. Where does this one go? This actually might. It actually might go on C tier. I really don't like that one. Out of all the root beers I've had, I don't really like that one. Yeah, I think it's going on C tier. Maybe behind 7 Up. I don't like that one, to be honest with you. I've had it. I don't remember actually liking it. And I think this is the first one, the first root beers I've had. Well, it could be that. It could be me recalling that memory and remembering not that I like it. So we'll keep it there though. I haven't tried this. Haven't tried this. So we're here with another Sunkist. Now I think Sunkist out of all the flavor sodas is probably the best tasting one. The strawberry Sunkist. I don't really find myself going back to strawberry drinks in general. So for that reason, we'll go. And I want to put this in C tier. We'll put it in front of Fanta. I don't like the strawberry versions or strawberry sodas just generally. Sunkist grape. Where do I want to put Sunkist grape? Do I want to pair you up with the other grapes? I think I actually might. I might pair it up with the other grapes on B tier. I like it better than the Crush one. And I think this is the rare occasion where Fanta is actually better than the Fanta Pineapple. Now Fanta Pineapple is actually pretty great too. I think that's a B. It probably tastes better than the orange Fanta as well. Yeah, I find myself liking the pineapple drinks, to be honest. Call me weird, but I like them. Strawberry Crush, do not like it. Do not like Strawberry Crush at all. Like I said, these Strawberry Crushes, and actually I might even throw that from the 3-point line to the trash can. You know? Yeah, I think I might shoot it off from there. I think it's trash. Don't like it. So we're getting up to the juggernauts here, the big three. Coca-Cola Cherry. Not big fan. I was a big fan as a young age with the cherry drinks, but these days I don't find myself even looking for cherry drinks. So that being said, I think we're gonna throw that to the B tier. I think it's above the Pepsi. Well, as a matter of fact, I think it's worse than the Pepsi. I think Pepsi still reigns at B tier. And I'll tell you what, now that I remember, I think the cherry Pepsi actually goes on A tier. I think it's actually, now that I remember, it's actually pretty flavorful. I think out of all the cherry ones, the Pepsi one is pretty great. Mountain Dew Throwback, have never had it, so I can't really have a judgment on that. Sprite, so we're at the big three here. The big three juggernauts. These are the main ones everybody gets, everybody frequents. Now, I don't know as for Pepsi, but this is the one everybody frequents here, at least in Texas, that I see often. Sprite. Sprite is the most flavorful when it's frozen cold. I love a cold Sprite. One of the best lime sodas to have. I think we might put that. Man, I think we might put that at A tier. And it's going to be above the Dr. Pepper. It's even close to S tier. It's in between A and S. Whatever that is, it's in between there. Sprite is a great drink, but I wouldn't consider it one of my favorite drinks. And S tier is my favorite drinks of them all. So we're definitely going to leave it at A, but it's close to being S tier. to be honest with you. If I was generous, I would even put it on S tier, probably behind the Aritos. So here we go with Pepsi. I have a love-hate relationship with Pepsi. Here's the thing with Pepsi. I get tired of it. It gets boring after a while. It's good when you first have it a couple times, and it's something they offer a lot at restaurants, or sometimes they have the alternative. Pepsi is gonna be A tier, and I think it's treading the lines of S tier just for the simple fact that it's so high to use, and it's the alternative of Coca-Cola. I think I might put this on A, or whatever the in between. Here, let's make another row here. We're gonna name this row. What should we name this row? Let's almost S. Almost S. I think Pepsi's treading that line. Sprite is treading that line. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Almost S. And we got Pepsi in the forefront there. Of that. And of course, and I know that my cam is blocking the image here, but the best soda, in my opinion, to ever have, the best soda of them all. And I know this is typical, but I think Coca-Cola has nailed it. I think Coca-Cola is a soda, the soda. For that reason, it's going on the S tier list and is number one and reigns number one over them all. Coca-Cola is such a refreshing drink. Amazing when it's warm. Sometimes, hey man, sometimes you don't have enough time to put it in the fridge or make sure it's cold, and you have it warm and it's still tasteful, still great, still has that great flavor, that bold flavor as they describe. It's an amazing drink. Those Christmas commercials, those polar bears. Y'all guys remember the polar bears? Come on. It's a great drink. It's an amazing drink. I think it reigns superior of them all. And for that reason, Coca-Cola is the number one on this S tier list. Wow, man, I'm actually very surprised to see the way this turned out. We have a lot on the C tier list. I don't really like those sodas, huh? A lot of Mountain Dew there. I didn't really think about how much I like Mountain Dew, but like sitting here and actually analyzing it, not that great of a drink. I think this turned out pretty great. I think I like it. I like it. We have almost beverages at the S tier. I think if I was being generous, I would put Pepsi up there. But then that means that Dr. Pepper would be almost S as well, just for the fairness of it all. Yeah, I like how it turned out. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, how you guys feel about these beverages, and what you guys think about my tier list. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.